What's up guys, MegaDPAL here, and I'm bringing another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. But before we start, if you could please hit that like button, help reach the like goal of 25 plus likes, that would be absolutely amazing. And I'd just like to thank you guys for helping me reach the like goal in the previous battle. You guys are awesome, so thank you so much. So today's battle is against Hitemup. I actually recently brought a battle versus him, and we've had another good battle, so I thought I'd bring you this guys as well. So today's looking at team preview, running Sand versus Sand. I'm using this new Sand team which I made a while back, but I've yet to bring a video using it. My opponent's running a pretty scary looking Sand team, which was actually inspired from our previous battle. He said he took a few guys from my team and helped him make this team, so it should be a very fun battle. Main threats on his team is definitely going to be that Staraptor, particularly if it's Scarf. Then it does outspeed a whole lot of my guys and can hit pretty hard, so I've got to keep my Rotom healthy in order to take on that. So anyway, with that being said, let's just get straight into the battle. So I'm going to lead out my Rotom because looking at his team, his main leads could be his Tyranitar, Staraptor and his Rotom, and my Rotom has a pretty good matchup against all three of those. He doesn't in fact lead out with his own Rotom. I'm just going to go for that Willow, as I'm just going to go for the Willow just to scout the speed, except he lands his and I miss mine. So I do know I'm slower, so I'm actually expecting him to Volt Switch on out of there this time, so I'm going to go for Hydro Pump because his team doesn't appreciate taking Hydro Pump at all. Except he lands his Hydro, I miss my Hydro Pump, so the Hax is real so early on. So knowing full well is going to either go for the Hydro or the Volt Switch, I'm just going to go straight for that Pain Split, just to get a bit of HP back, because I do need to keep my Rotom healthy for the likes of his Staraptor like I did mention at the team preview. So what I'm going to do now is, I want to get some residual damage racking back up on this Rotom, to the point where my Landers can actually take it out with a Focus Blast. So I'm just going to go straight for that Will-O-Wisp, expecting to stay in to go for that Hydro Pump. And I do know my Rotom is slower, seeing as though he's outspeeded me all 3 turns so far. So what I'm going to do is I need to keep my Rotom around later because I can potentially Pain Split up on his Tyranitar. So I'm just going to switch, go straight out to my Latias. It's the best thing to take on Rotom one-on-one. And after the burn damage, if this was a physically defensive Rotom, I was actually expecting to take it out with a Dragon Pulse. At the time I was expecting it to be a physically defensive Rotom, because that's the most common set on Wi-Fi particularly. So I'm going to pull a double, go straight out to my Landorus, predicting his Tyranitar to come in. But he's actually going to stay in and go for the rest, which again I found was questionable. But he did in fact tell me that he is in fact special defensive Rotom, which makes more sense. So once again I don't want to stay in now, I cannot take it out with anything. So I'm going to make the switch back into Latias as he misses the Hydro Pump. So now I know full well is going to go out into his Tyranitar again this turn. Not expecting me to make another double switch, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, is actually make the double. Go back out into Landorus, predicting that Tyranitar, which is nice. And I'm not going to play around here, I'm just going to go straight for that Focus Blast. I don't want this thing to set up rocks, except I miss and he gets up his rocks. So that's rather annoying for me. So I'm actually going to make a slight over prediction. I go for the Himpower Ice, predicting his Landorus. But as you can see, he's actually going to stay in, just sack off his Tyranitar at this point. He did in fact tell me he was just going to sack it, but I found it's quite a questionable play as well. Just because I do have a Latias, which is a huge threat looking at his team. And I thought he could keep this round, potentially Pursuit Trap me for later. But either way, I take it out with the second Focus Blast, which is nice. In comes his Excadrill. I don't see the Mold Breaker activate, so I know this thing is Sand Force. But I don't really have a pivot for this Excadrill. So I'm just going to go out into my Clefable, because I know I can live an Iron Head, but he doesn't go for that, he goes straight for that Earthquake. I'm just go for Focus Blast. My main objective was just to break its balloon, and that way I can easily revenge kill it with anything. But what I'm going to do is, seeing as though he showed me he's not in fact running the Iron Head, I'm actually just going to stay in, take a second EQ and just go for that Soft Boy, recover up, waste a few more Sand turns, and then go out into my Latias now, predicting the EQ, because it doesn't have the Mold Breaker, and now the Sand should subside, which is pretty nice for me. I know I can easily outspeed it, and just take it out with in fact I'm actually going to go for a Defog, sorry, and then take it out with a Dragon Pulse the following turn. So as he goes for the Rock Slide, does pitiful damage really. I mean, it's not too much, so I am more bulky variant of Latias, so that's pretty nice for me. And now, like I said, I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse after I defogged away them rocks. So that's nice for me. Down goes his Excadrill. This, however, is going to give him a free switch into his Staraptor now, I do believe. And with the way he brings his Staraptor in, definitely tells me he's in fact Choice Scarf. So I don't want to stay and take a Brave Bird and or Double Edge, so I'm going to go straight out to my Heatran just to take either of those. Predicts that very nicely, goes straight for that close combat, completely wipes out my Heatran. That's a real nice play on his part. But I do know he's locked into close combat at this point, so I'm just going to go out to my Fable because obviously I resist it. And I know he's going to switch, but I'm just going to go for that safe Moonblast. Just hit up anything he wants to switch on in. It actually brings in his Rotom, This is fine. Rotom is great setup fodder for me. So what I'm going to do is actually start setting up some Calm Minds. As he goes to the Volt Switch. But no, he's going to land a crit. And that means I basically cannot set up my Clefable from now on and wreck his team. Which is rather annoying because he's had enough hacks this game already. But yeah, I was waiting for the Calm Mind as he Volt Switches out into this thing. Here's Landorus. I'm going to make the switch. Go out to my Rotom Wash now. Primarily is Death Fodder. Because I kind of want to keep my Clefable for later. And this will give me a free switch back out into my Latias. Latias at this point is my win condition. As long as I can get rid of his Staraptor, it really doesn't have too much for my Latias. So I'm just going to go straight for that Dragon Pulse as he brings in his Rotom. This is fine for me because one-on-one my Latias will win. So I'll just go straight for that Dragon Pulse again, expecting the Volt Switch. As that's exactly what he's going to do. Fear me switch on out of there. And I believe he's going to bring out in his Staraptor once again. This is fine because what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this time to sack my Clefable, see what he locks himself into. And if he locks himself into Brave Bird and or Double Edge, I can get a free switch into my Tyranitar, my Mega Tyranitar, where I can start setting up. It does go straight for that Double Edge, which is nice, takes out my Clefable. But like I said, it does grant me the free switch into my threat, the monster, the Mega Tyranitar. So I do know at +3, I can take out Mega Garchomp with Crunch, but if he's not in fact running Mega Garchomp, then I only need to be at +2 to take it out. So I'm just going to stay in, just go for that Dragon Dance. He's going to stay in, just go for that Double Edge. Looking at how much that Double Edge does, it seems to be a solid 3-hit KO. So I don't think I'm quite going to be able to get up to +3. But regardless, I'm just going to go for the +2, just on the off chance he is in fact regular Garchomp as opposed to Mega Garchomp. That way I will be able to take it out with a Crunch. And he goes for that Double Edge once again. It is a solid 3-hit KO. But now what I'm going to do is just go for that Crunch, take out the Staraptor, which was the main threat to my Latias, like I did mention. So down goes this threat. But this is going to give him the free switch into his Garchomp. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Mega Garchomp with the way he brought it in. And he is just going to Mega Evolve as I go for Crunch. And looking at this damage, had I been running Adamant Mega Tyranitar, I would have wiped out this Garchomp, but I'm not. I'm actually running Jolly, so he's able to retaliate back and take me out with an Earthquake. This is fine. I can get the free switch into my Latias. Of course I outspeed. I can just go straight for that Dragon Pulse, Revenge Kill this Garchomp and take it out. I believe he's down to his last two now, is Landorus and his Rotom, and I'm down to my last, my Latias. So it's coming very close, but I am more bulky variant of Latias. I do know, I'm pretty sure Landorus HP Ice is does around about 40% max damage. So I'm just going to go straight for that Dragon Pulse. I do look to be doing around about 40% of my own. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to recover up this following turn. I don't want to risk a crit. He's taking Life Orb Recoil. So I wanted to take enough Life Orb Recoil to the point where I can just take him out with a Dragon Pulse. So looking at that damage, it is around about 40%, especially after the leftovers recovery. So once again, I'm just going to go for that recover again, just to stall a little bit more Life Orb Recoil on his Landorus, to the point where my second Dragon Pulse will be enough to knock him out. So that's exactly what I'm going to do this turn, is just take him out with a Dragon Pulse now, as that's exactly what I'm going to do, like I did say. So down goes his Landorus, and now he's down to his Rotom, which I can easily take out with a Dragon Pulse. So that is going to be the game. A very close 1-0 after all the hacks he got on me. I managed to turn it around and win. So it was a very fun game. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, of course, subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.